Hey there folks, welcome back to Rob's Nightmares. It is the end of March and you know what that means. Franchise Frenzy. Ranking the Part 3s. That's right. If you haven't seen my first two videos, where I ranked the Part 1s and the Part 2s, definitely check those out. Now, altogether, I've ranked 35 franchises in total, and I usually go 35 to 1. But I just want to give a shout out to the Horror Man and Horrific Nightmares JM for creating this awesome challenge. And go check out others who are doing this challenge as well. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my list. This is the second time doing this because the first time wasn't my current list. I was actually watching more movies when I did the list first. So this is the current list and the correct one. So let's get started. Number 35 is Wishmaster 3. Don't really care for Wishmaster 3 that much. I do like the first two a lot. And I know the fourth movie gets a lot of hate, but I just don't really care that much for the third one. Number 34 is Wrong Turn 3, Left 4 Dead. When it comes to the Wrong Turn movies, this is definitely one of the weaker ones in my opinion. It does have some good kills here and there, but all in all, I think it's pretty weak. Number 33 is Pulse 2. The Pulse movies are just okay. All right, number 32 is Pumpkinhead Ashes to Ashes. This movie, it's just okay, but I like how it has Doug Bradley and Lance Henriksen. So, you know, that's a good thing. All right, number 31 is Curse of the Fly. Number 30 is Cabin Fever Patient Zero. Definitely not the best Cabin Fever film. The first one will always be my favorite. Number 29 is Candyman 3 Day of the Dead. This is my Artisan DVD. Number 28 is Jeepers Creepers 3. I have the theatrical edition here on Blu-ray. This movie is not as bad as people make it out to be, though I don't think it's as good as the first two films. But it's not terrible. Number 27 is Wreck 2. Number 26 is I Spit on Your Grave 2. This is the unrated DVD. This is the sequel to the 2010 remake. All right, number 25 is The Purge Election Year. Number 24 is the Pet Sematary remake. I have it here on Blu-ray, DVD, digital. This remake was okay. I still prefer Mary Lambert's version. Zelda, I feel, was much creepier. But I do like some of the changes here in the remake, like the girl dying instead of the little boy, even though I think, you know, any kid dying from an accident like that is tragic. But the little toddler boy in the original was just more traumatic for me. And John Lithgow as Jed, like, I don't know, like, I don't really buy his, but I love John Lithgow, but I kind of feel like he's miscast. That's just the vibe that I got while watching this. I've seen this movie twice, so, but it's definitely not bad. All right, number 23 is Alien 3. A lot of people would probably say, hey, why isn't this, you know, lower? Like, why isn't this at the end of your list? Well, Alien 3, like, there are some positives. I mean, you know, Sigourney Weaver is always great. I like the prison planet. There are some cool sequences, but it's definitely not the best Alien film. There are a lot of complaints, but yeah, it just landed at 23 for me. Number 22 is Jaws 3. I always compare the Jaws movies to the Batman movies. Okay, Batman and Batman Returns are fantastic. Jaws and Jaws 2 are fantastic. Batman Forever, to me, is a guilty pleasure, just like Jaws 3 is. Jaws 4 sucks, and Batman and Robin sucks, but it's a stupid movie, but it's fun. It's fun to just laugh at and make fun of, but that's how I feel with the Jaws films. but I like the location of Jaws 3. I actually visited some of the locations that were the exterior shots that were filmed for Jaws 3. I actually was there. Pretty cool. Number 21 is Species 3. This is definitely not a bad sequel. I don't know if this actually had a theatrical release because I saw Species 2 in the theater with my dad. But this one I thought maybe just hit. I don't know if it just went straight to DVD or not, but I don't think it's really that bad of a sequel. All right, guys, top 20. Number 20 is Resident Evil Extinction. A lot of people crap on this movie. I don't get it. I think this movie's awesome. I like the dark, gritty tone. I like the desert setting. I like the fact that they're starving and then they need food and there's zombies, in certain places. And the characters, Lyndon Ashby's in this movie, Johnny Cage. But I love the music as well. It's a great movie. I don't know what people's problem is with this film. Number 19 is Insidious Chapter 3. Love the Insidious films. Number 18 is Critters 3. Love the Critters movies. They're all a lot of fun. Number 17 is Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead. This is my Anchor Bay Collection DVD, unrated director's cut. Number 16 is Tremors 3 Back to Perfection. I've always liked Tremors 3. This is probably the movie that connects to the first movie the best. A little fun fact here, Tremors 3 is the only Tremors movie that is PG. All the rest of them, even the new ones, are PG-13. So, but it's really cool. This movie has Melvin, the guy who played Melvin in the first one, he comes back in this as the mayor. And there's a couple returning characters, the ones that survived, but yeah, it would have been cool to have like Kevin Bacon in them, but yeah, it's still a good movie. Number 15 is Alien vs. Predator. I saw this movie in the theater, and I loved it. It's a versus movie, and I love the whole underground pyramid thing, and the predators come down, and the facehuggers attack some of the researchers, and then you have an alien, and one of the predators fights the alien. Pretty cool stuff. Like, I don't know. I thought the fight scenes were really awesome. A lot of people were like, well, it's the guy who directed Mortal Kombat. It's cheesy. Well, you know what? It's an Alien versus Predator movie. What do you want? An Oscar-nominated performance? No. Number 14 is Final Destination 3, about a roller coaster accident. I am a roller coaster enthusiast. I love roller coasters. I've ridden some of the biggest ones in this, should say in the world. Some of the fastest and some of the biggest. And when this accident happens, I'm just like, oh my God, what would I do if I was on that? But I don't know. The tanning bed scene in this really does it for me. That is a crazy way to go out. And the kills are really good. So number 13 is Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. I love the story in this one. And Doug Bradley as Pinhead does not disappoint. All right, number 12 is Saw 3. This is the unrated DVD edition. I love that cover there with the teeth. To me, I really love Saw 1, 2, and 3. I felt like it should have just been a trilogy. Starting with number 4, and it kind of declines after that, but Saw X really surprised me. And I even like Saw 6 in a way. But Saw 1 through 3, I feel like, John Kramer's story goes full circle in a way. So, all right, number 11 is Army of Darkness. This is the Screwhead Blu-ray edition. What more can I say about this movie? It's fun, it's entertaining, it's great. All right, guys, we are on to top 10. Number 10, Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. This is the R-rated, unrated version on DVD. Again, no one really talks about this film. Talk about how the original one is a classic and a masterpiece. At least I think it is. The second one being different, more of a comedy in a way, like a horror comedy. And the fourth one sucking so bad. But it's like they skip over this one. This is probably one of the most criminally underrated films ever when it comes to horror. So, yeah, this is number 10 for me. Number 9 is Scream 3. This would have actually been higher if it wasn't for the ones that come before this. But honestly, I love Scream 3. I've always defended this movie. I love this movie way more than Scream 2. And this one connects to the first movie more than Scream 2 does. This one has one killer. Roman is a badass. I love how he beats the shit out of people. He's not scared of anybody. And it's just one killer instead of two killers, so that's different. Love it. And if it wasn't for Roman, Billy and Stu wouldn't have done what they did in the first movie. So, Scream 3 has a lot going for it. Is some of the dialogue cheesy? Yeah, but it's okay. I still think this movie's great. Number 8 is Hannibal. This is my Kino Lorber Blu-ray edition. And I think this movie is great. It gets a lot of hate. Don't hate the player, hate the game bars. I just rhymed. But Anthony Hopkins is great. A lot of people are like, well, Jodie Foster ain't in it. So, Julianne Moore did good. It's fine. I love how they have to go search for Hannibal like they're hunting for him. And it's a huge process. So, great movie. Number 7 is The Exorcist 3 in my old DVD snapper case. Do I really need to talk about how good this film is? Everyone should know by now. Number 6 is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. This movie I used to bash when I was younger because Michael Myers wasn't in it. But when I grew up and, got the stick out of my ass, I realized that I was just being stupid and not paying attention to what they wanted to do here and what the story was about. All right, guys, top 5. Number 5 is Child's Play 3. I've always defended this film. My favorite Child's Play movie or Chucky movie is Child's Play 2. But that's what I'm saying. When it comes to Child's Play, I feel like it's a trilogy. Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. Great movies. Great trilogy. But then they go into the Chucky films. So, yeah, I love Child's Play 3. The army setting. I love when Chucky switches out the bullets, the paint bullets with the real bullets. Fantastic. Number 4 is The Return of the Living Dead 3. This is my Vestron Collector Series Blu-ray. Kind of a zombie love story. You got Mindy Clark who dies and comes back by breathing in that trioxin stuff. Her boyfriend takes her to the lab, and when she comes back, she's not the same. She starts she starts wanting brains, and to get rid of the pain or the hunger, so to say, she starts to stab herself with stuff, and then she turns out to be just like this. I mean, would you do her if she looked like this and she came up to you? Of course you would. You wouldn't turn that down. If you saw her in a nightclub, what would you do? Give me a break. You'd be all up in it. All right, number 3 is A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. I know a lot of people will probably have this in their top 5 or maybe even top 10 because it's such a popular film, one of the greats. This is my DVD Snapcase box set edition. Number 2, Friday the 13th Part 3. This is my VHS version from Paramount. And this movie is so close to my heart. It's the movie that came out when I was born. It was the first movie that I ever collected. When it comes to the Friday the 13th series, it was the very first horror movie I ever saw. Because of this movie, I got into horror. Because of this film. This is the first movie where Jason gets his iconic look, the hockey mask. So there's a lot going on. Is this movie cheesy? Sure it is. But that's the charm. All the Friday the 13th movies has some cheese and some sleaze. So how can you go wrong? So coming in at number 1 is Day of the Dead. George A. Romero. Ah, man. Dawn of the Dead is a masterpiece in my opinion. But Day of the Dead, also great. I put Dawn of the Dead a little bit higher than this on a scale. But this movie actually has a little bit more gore than Dawn of the Dead. I love the setting, trapped underneath the ground in this mine shaft where they run tests on zombies and have to go into the mine to catch zombies to test them. And I love it. It's, it's got some great characters and the zombies look great. Really scary. So this is my VHS edition right here. But that's my number one, guys. Day of the Dead. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my part 3 ranking for Franchise Frenzy. Stay tuned for the end of April, where we're going to be ranking the part 4s. And yeah, so check out my other videos and check out everyone else who's doing this challenge. Thank you for stopping by. This is Rob signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.